Welcome to HR and Recruitertv, latest recruitment headlines, brought to you by the Technology in Recruitment Alliance and sponsored by Smart Recruit Online, CV Library and AppsCo. Making the news headlines this month, the fate of hundreds of employees at high street giant Waterstones remains uncertain this month as they seek to slash costs securing their place on the high street. The Managing Director of Waterstones, Mr. James Daunt, has said these changes are not primarily about saving costs. We have restructured the business and moved to a cluster system, which no longer requires a mainly administrative management in our shops. To add to this, Japanese electronics firm Panasonic will be axing 5,000 jobs over the next 3 years, following a slowdown in global demand. Panasonic have been struggling to maintain profits and recently issued a lower than expected profit forecast. The cutbacks will be in its automotive and industrial unit. Panasonic's president, Kazuhiko Suga, has announced a 2-year restructuring plan of its struggling customer electronics division, which will include the shutdown of some overseas plants. On the flip side, software company SAP has revealed that it hopes to recruit hundreds of people with autism. Although autism is a development disorder causing problems with social interaction and physical behaviour, it has been found that people with the disorder often have high intelligence and pay attention to detail. SAP executive Luisa Delgado has said only by employing people who think differently and spark innovation will SAP be prepared to handle the challenges of the 21st century. By 2020, they hope to have employed over 65,000 employees with autism. A recent poll by recruitment firm Hydrogen has found that the UK is the second most attractive location in the world for top-flight professionals after the USA. The UK's fastest growing technology sector and London's Silicon Roundabout has been a major pulling factor. Britain is to be taken to court by the European Commission for the alleged discrimination against EU nationals who claim social security in the UK. It has been alleged that the extra residency test that the UK currently uses to see if migrants are eligible to claim is breaching EU law. Work and Pensions Secretary Ian Duncan-Smith has said he plans to fight the Commission every step of the way. A warning has been issued by the regulator PhonePay Plus on the misuse of 070 numbers. Scammers are targeting the unemployed, telling them to call these numbers to apply for jobs that simply don't exist. These 070 numbers can cost up to £1 a minute. PhonePay Plus have advised anyone who is uncertain about a number to check it on their website or contact them. And to end on a light note, CV Library has this week announced a 6-month commitment to working with Tira. The Tira team will be working alongside Amanda Lee Gross, CV Library's marketing executive, and Lee Biggins, the managing director. Mark Stevens, the founder of Tira and founding partner at the F10 Group, has this to say.
I think the addition of CV Library is reflective of the ambitions we have to work in partnership with the industry's leading organisations to create our free-to-access recruitment community that is dedicated to the generation of educational content, practical advice and useful free services that are relevant to both in-house and agency recruitment. We'll continue to focus our efforts on topics such as recruitment strategy, marketing, PR, social media, branding and of course recruitment technology.
That's all from me for this month's news headlines, but don't forget to check out our Back to Work bulletin. I'm Kirsty Nichols, speaking for Recruitertv, brought to you by the Recruitment in Technology Alliance and sponsored by Smart Recruit Online, CV Library and AppsCo.